This episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads is brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Head down to the link below to get some fantastic deals on video games and shop with confidence, knowing that every game on this site comes directly from publishers and you get a fantastic deal in the process. Not only that, this video is also brought to you by XSplit. Head down to the other link down there and get in on the fantastic family of products that XSplit has to offer, including XSplit Broadcaster, which is a fantastic program for live streaming, video recording, and even making this video that you're watching right now. Head down to the link below. And let's not forget, this show wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the great people making Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Head down to the link below. Foundry Virtual Tabletop is perfect for all of your virtual tabletop needs. It's very easy to set up, very easy to mod, very easy to get all of your game systems working, including D&D 1st Edition, D&D 5th Edition, Pathfinder, Fallout Pen and Paper, even Bunkers and Badasses. Head down to the link below and try out Foundry Virtual Tabletop absolutely free. And last but certainly not least, we need to give a big shout out to the folks at ForgottenAdventures.net for their dedication to the craft of map-making assets, virtual tokens, battle maps, Clip Studio brushes, and builder packs. All available on ForgottenAdventures.net. Link down below in the description. Hello, dorks, dorkheads, and everyone in between, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads! The first episode of 2023. It's,
Stop, fuck.
What day is it? It's Friday, yeah. It's Friday the 6th upon this going up. I just dated the video. Happy 2023. Let's hope that we can make this a little bit better than the last one. God,
Joke's
guys,
on you. It's gonna be 10 times worse.
what the heck did we do last year? Like, we started a war. We arrested Andrew Tate. We
I thought we were gonna talk about D&D in the sessions that happened last year.
Oh no, that was even worse. We started a war. We,
Worse or better?
Worse!
We electrocuted a lich. The lich came back.
being electrocuted was in 2021.
Wait, really? I thought we started in 2022.
No, we started in 2021. We've been here a year and a half.
Yeah,
And,
it's been a while.
Wow.
I started in 2022 because I joined
he
later.
started in 2022. Oh, Twisty, good to have you back.
In the
He's
background.
In the
Yeah,
background.
he's just watching.
Vibing.
Orvid is not back, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless for some crazy circumstance to talk to you guys.
Due to various circumstances, Orvid ended up in the tower with us somehow. He accidentally teleported to the 3rd floor of the tower, and now for some reason, Orvid is with the party, except that definitely didn't happen.
Magically teleported past all these magic boards.
Magically teleported dabs in front of you guys, and then I'm dragged by the ankles into the shadow dimension, screaming.
And the rest,
I mean, it
the
happens
rest
to
of
the
the
best
party
of
is
us.
like, wait, teleporting up this far was an option.
You're telling me.
It's always been an option.
Oh, thank God Steve is back. We don't have to stall for much longer. Okay. So real quick thank yous. Our partnership with Frederator. These guys have been awesome to us. Thank you. Looking forward to another year with you guys. What is that?
You good?
No, what did you write on my logo?
Hmm.
I'm not at the computer, so I don't know what you're talking about.
God dang it, guys. Stop that! Worked very hard on that logo.
Here for a good time.
Oh.
What the
Glory.
fuck is that laugh?
No, what made me happy is on my end, it became more and more robotic. So I was like, oh
Yes.
no.
Yes,
It's the
Yeah,
bad
I was like,
timeline.
wait, is that actually a laugh or is that
It's
the
a bad
robot?
timeline.
Can't unfortunately fix that currently. I don't know what could be causing it.
I would
It was
also
just
like
fantastic. I
to,
was like, oh no, Robo Eric is taking over. Personality 2's coming out.
and we'd also like to
no.
thank Ryouku for all the work she's done on the character art. Go check her out down below. Give her a big thanks, or even better, send her a commission. Her prices have gone up, but she's very talented.
I am Robot Eric.
So, fun fact about Ryoku, I recently looked to see if she could do a commission, and her commissions are closed.
Really?
So, yeah, good luck throwing her a commission, because apparently she's busy.
Well,
I
give her
say,
a big
wait,
thanks.
wait till she's
and-
open again.
Yeah,
to
wait till
take
she's open
commissions.
again, and then commission her.
She might already
Because,
have a bunch.
she's very talented, and she's trying to make her art full time. So definitely check her out when you
Encourage
get-
the arts.
encourage the artists.
Which without art, you would not have entertainment.
None of that
I'm
AI
glad.
Yes.
crap.
No.
Yeah,
So,
AI
Dungeons and
support.
Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons is a game that you play, and we're gonna hand it over to Steve, your boy, over in the studio.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Steve. Thank you, one and all, for returning, especially you, Twisty. I'm so glad to have you back. Looking forward to having you here for the session. We've been looking forward to this moment for quite a long time. And I hope everyone enjoyed the holiday break that didn't happen in YouTube. But for the holiday break that everyone here playing, I hope it was amazing. We already talked about it. You all said it was amazing. Or at least, at most, it was not subpar.
It sucked. The only Christmas gift I got didn't work.
Oh,
I got a chair.
well. I'm also getting a chair soon.
Nice.
Windows.
God dang it. All right, yeah, folks, pro tip. If you have a friend who is a gamer or spends a lot of time at the computer, get them a chair. They will always appreciate a chair.
Unless they have a really nice chair already.
Yeah.
These
Well,
things
don't get
wear
that
out.
Last year.
These things wear out in a year. 2 at the most.
The fuck kind of ass work you working on that chair?
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
what?
terrible posture.
I'd suggest
now-
getting an office chair.
Office
instead of
chairs
the-
do last longer and they're more comfortable. But dude, like
Yeah.
right
That's
now,
what
I am
I'm using.
cross-legged.
Generally avoid the bucket seat style gaming chair.
I am cross-legged in this goddamn chair.
I'm sitting on a recliner couch, so
That sounds awesome. Anyway,
That's
not as comfortable as
relaxing.
it's not as comfortable as you would think. Trying to have something to support my back.
anyway.
Also, gaming chairs are overrated. Get a good office chair.
I want a good office chair.
Get
My
a
folks-
get a wooden stool.
I want a good office chair. My folks bought me a gaming chair.
Because you're a gamer.
But a chair's a chair, so I'll take it.
This is as long as it's not a stool.
It'll
We do
last
write
me
one of
open
those
gifts,
anyway.
so I got an
Schools,
LED
chairs.
toilet paper holder.
Hella.
I
Gamer
will
shit.
ask about that later, but right now we need to go to recap.
What the heck?
Yeah. Also, I was during my brief stint away from the computer. I found and then was informed that in my
Holy
apartment.
shit, buckle up, buckle up.
Buckle up. I was informed that there have been 100 miniature rubber ducks hidden throughout my apartment by my girlfriend. So
Woo!
Nice.
I
Nice.
was
Good luck.
my computer for like an hour. So it was fast work. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Now let's actually start session because we have Dungeons to Dragon.
Right, so where we left off, we decided that it would be a very fun idea. Well, it wasn't our idea, but it was somebody else's idea to lock Demare in a room. And, yeah, well, that was really funny for a little bit until we found a way to open the door. And then we promptly
Yeah, I
proceeded
kicked
to...
ass in that room. I soloed a Minotaur skeleton. I soloed a zombie. Was it an ogre?
Yes, zombie ogre.
Yeah, zombie ogre. I didn't get touched by any of the zombies because I'm awesome. And the devil. And I would have won if my party didn't interrupt because they were bored, which fair. But still, I kicked ass. I took names. I soloed it all. I'm the strongest party member.
I mean, when you have 2 extra constructs, that kind of adds to it.
Yeah, you did. Like, did you really solo everything in that room?
Hey,
You technically soloed it, but you had 2 extra fighters with you per se.
I mean,
Those
she made those. Those are
yes,
based
those
off
my
her stuff.
creations.
Yes, it's just
That's
it's
like
not,
saying,
it's not
oh, well,
just,
the
it's not
wizard didn't
just,
actually
you know what
solo
I mean?
the
It's not
entire
just
army. They just
one
used their
person.
magic.
You know what I mean? It's not just one person. It is 3 separate targets.
Fighter cope.
It was a
Barbarian
room.
cope.
It was a
Melee
room
class.
filled with dead things, and Demare filled it with more dead things. And if Steve will let me move the camera by unpausing the game.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a room filled with dead things, and we filled it with even more dead things. And then we went to a room over here, which was filled with even more dead things. And then we killed them.
Dead things tried to curse somebody, so I stopped them and threw a star at them.
There was a curse that was thrown at someone, and that curse is no longer a problem. Don't worry about it. Then we had some more backstory sharing, a little bit of RP here and there. And then we got teleported to the top floor, and we got some really cool Winter Star gifts. So, yeah. Zach got, I think it's a set of armor with retractable claws.
Need to go over all the fucking items.
What?
We don't need to go over each of the items. We're good. Let's go.
All
right.
Wasn't there one that you wanted to swap out?
No, let's not worry about it. So, anyway.
Okay. That's where we left off then.
So, as everyone is scratching their heads, wondering what just happened, Demare, you look at this stupid fucking ring that you got, and immediately dismantle it and shove it into your mechanical arm to grant you a new attunement slot. So,
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna tune my eye patch to it.
awesome. You can automatically do that. Also, you look at the looking at the ring, like, ring is worth, like, 100 gold pieces, no big deal. But the gem that was the magic storing gem itself, while there is no way of putting any magic back into the gem, you still see that it does have the level 5 fireball still stuck in it. So you can have that whenever you want.
Sweet.
Singular cast.
Never use it.
Always use it. Immediately.
We have had a wand of fireballs this
I'm gonna
whole
see
time.
a rat.
Yes,
I'm
use it in
gonna
an
throw the
enclosed
fireball at the
space where
rat.
we all are in the radius.
Manuela, no! So, with that, you are standing within the main chamber. Demare has a key card, and the elevator pad sitting there is, an elevator, I guess.
Steve, I'm gonna propose a straight up crazy idea. You're never gonna fucking believe this, okay? Are you sitting down?
I am sitting down. Go on.
Okay, I'm going to take careful steps. all
I'm
way
on the
over
edge of my
to
fucking
elevator,
seat.
and I'm gonna use the key card and try to use it on the elevator.
As soon as you step onto it, the elevator lights with energy. You get the feeling that you can go up to the next floor.
Guys, I got the next floor,
Okay, then.
but there's another door.
That Sandra points at the other door, like, you know what? Check this one.
Oh yeah, no, I want to check it.
Okay.
Sure.
More door.
All right, Sandra, you go.
Hey, okay.
I think the freaking I think Dante should go first. Just a
fine.
thought.
It's fine. I pull out a dagger
I wink
of
up to Nicholas.
I pull out the dagger of denial. Just have that at the ready. and another dagger within reach, and I go ahead, I open up the door.
Alright, you, with your amazing passive perception, see the nameplate next to the door. It says something in Orcish that you can't read. And turning the handle, you see the door is unlocked. And slowly
Maybe we
pushing
should have Zach read it first.
pushing
Or
open the
not.
door, you see a chamber that has a very minerally scent to it, kind of dusty. There appears to be a lot of tables with various objects on them. Just a lot of stuff is cluttered about. It seems someone really had a field day going through here, and maybe it's just always looked like this, you know?
Hey, Sandra,
kinda
close that door.
fucked.
Okay, I close it.
Okay, cool. There's like a golem construct in there. We're not going in there.
What if it's like the last golem?
Do you want to attempt fate?
I mean, look, if y'all want to go and like risk fighting a guy, a fucking golem.
I'm
Well,
not
let me-
risking it.
By the looks of it, was at minimum stone. Are some golems such a thing?
let me try something.
One's gonna be made of many
Before we-
materials, from what I know.
Well, let me
You're
try
made just
something
about
before
anything.
we discriminate against the stone people. And
They're not people.
They're
not
They're
literal-
literally machines.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
They're like magical constructs.
Okay. Rude.
I mean,
That's rude.
But that's what they are. They're made from somebody else. Which I guess could describe a lot of people when I think about it.
Don't listen to them, Taz.
Nicholas contemplates life.
Nicholas has no struggle.
Alright, so I open up the door again.
You reopen the door.
I toss a
and
rock about here.
Huh?
Where did you get the rock?
I don't know, around. It's just a pebble
On the
or something.
ground.
This place is immaculately swept, but I would assume you probably have a couple in your bag, so yeah, you chuck a rock into the room.
Zach is crowding around the door to get a look without entering.
Does it? Does
Do you
that
look at the
thing?
nameplate?
Does that thing do anything?
Yes, Zach looks at the nameplate.
Zach, you look at the nameplate, and this room is labeled the deconstruction room.
Oh.
So this is the deconstruction room? I guess it's where they take things apart that aren't bodies?
And
Since there's no blood?
Sandra, as you're looking at this giant statue, the statue doesn't move, as statues do not move.
Oh. But is it actually a statue?
You want to go over and poke it?
From a distance, is there anything... What's on it? Like, what's it look like besides just stone statues? Are like runes on it, etc.?
It stands about like 9 to 10 feet tall. Looks extremely heavy. Certainly crafted out of stone. I would say Nicholas, having a look at it, would be able to identify it as likely of dwarven make.
Wait. There's a chest in there. That means there's loot.
Oh, now you're interested.
I push past Sandra and I take a tentative step. Just
I
a
take
singular
a step
step.
aside. No need to push me.
I push her anyway.
Okay.
Wonder why we
Rude.
can't have nice things.
Does anything happen as I step in?
So after making sure that you extend your arm to push Sandra, you step inside of the room and look about. Ears flutter a bit, waiting for any type of movement.
Step. 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 I take singular 5 feet steps.
Hey,
When you get to about there, you hear something. A
oh,
chair
the game's
tipped over.
paused.
I freeze.
Zach was trying to follow behind, but I couldn't get to the token in time. Oh well.
It seems that, you know, some stuff is still settling from all of the magical hubbub in the other room.
Oh no!
Or maybe things are just, you know, falling.
Is it this junk?
No, but as you look at that junk, it smells what's the way of putting it?
Does it smell
Well,
like foam?
I would say similar, like definitely a bit of chemical,
It's
but
gack.
almost like fatty.
Yeah,
Like, imagine attempting to make a gack out of animal fat and then just leave it on a table for like a month. So, not super pleasant. Slightly broken down, honestly. But other than that, you're free to continue roaming.
So do I just smell that?
Yeah, it smells fucking terrible as you're standing here.
I kind of just gag silently, just
Zach assembles the orc crew to join him.
step.
Alright, get in here.
Okay,
So,
so
I will say, Demare, as you're walking through, you do notice on this table there are gems, as well
I
as
quickly
on
snatch up one
this
of the
table.
gems, and then I freeze, realizing, oh no, that might be bad. I look at the
So,
golem.
as you snatch up a ruby that you would estimate to be about 100 gold pieces, you slowly turn over your shoulder and look to the stone statue. It still has not moved.
Cool, I snatch up the rest of the gems. Snatch.
Right. You
But they
get-
could have some arcane in them.
you snatch up gems equating to about 100 gold pieces.
Individually or total?
Or 500 gold pieces total, I should say, including the ruby.
And,
Zach
what's
is
the
gonna
loot
set
box?
about to investigating the room for loot.
So, as you look at these weird plate-looking things, hang on, I need to find. So, next to these plates, which you can, it seems like a familiar type of metal, and next to it is a notebook that you can. Do you speak either Orcish or Dwarven?
No.
Okay, you are unable to read what this notebook says, but it has something written and then underlined like 30 times. So whatever it says, it's very important.
Yes.
I found important note. Come read, Blizz.
Or you three keep looting, I'm gonna go. Yes?
As you tell Torin and Rajal to loot, they like, one of them picks up like a stick and just kind of looks at you in the like, all of this is not worth anything.
Okay. I don't know, if you find anything that's like secreted away, I guess.
Don't underestimate the value of a stick.
So, Zach, as you go over and look at the notebook, you see written in Dwarven at the top of the page with a single underline as if it were a
Okay, Zach can only read
titled
Orcish, but yeah.
Well,
But yes.
does anyone speak Dwarven?
God, if only we had
Sandra's
like
just
some
chilling
sort of
against a
dwarf
wall,
on our
by the
team
way.
who was like a paladin or something. That would be really helpful.
Unfortunately, you said no.
I did in fact say no.
I do have tongues. Do I have that enabled actually? Wait, hold on. I need to
Why
Wait,
would
Gree,
not
don't you have the
tongues
fucking-
enabled?
Gree,
It's
get
so
over here.
Useful.
Gree, you have the specs. Come on, help us out.
Gree puts on the spectacles,
It
takes the
is
notebook, and
spell set is useful in the cleric's toolbox.
Didn't you swap those to me?
Oh, didn't we? Oh, did
Yeah.
we? Shit, never mind, we forgot that.
Okay,
Grace.
Sandra, get over
Sandra,
here.
remember what the fuck your equipment is.
Yeah,
Gree
currently no, it's not
sent
good.
you.
Right. The glasses. Sure.
We gave this
So,
to you for some reason, Sandra, come on.
Sandra, you put the spectacles of understanding on at the edge of your nose and kind of, adjust it a little bit as a grandparent attempting to read something their child wrote. And at the top, it translates into a language that you're more used to. And you can see that at the top, this appears to be some form of analytical report. It says electrum plates, and underlined very, very, very boldly, it says, "Fuck whatever this shit is."
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Demir stares.
It's Electrum.
Hmm.
Are you trying to lie to us?
No. That underlying text just says, fuck whatever this shit is.
Okay, but what is this shit?
It's Electrum. They are Electrum plates.
So, Demir, you would know that being a plunderer of ancient treasures, Electrum was so disliked by everyone that no one uses it anymore, and it also has literally zero purpose. So, essentially, they were futzing around with it, but whomever was making this report obviously didn't like it either. You honestly could not even pawn this off. Like, attempting to get someone to move it is just...
I couldn't
You might
pay
as well
someone
be.
to take this.
Exactly.
I take
It's
one of
trash.
them and I chuck it against the wall.
You make a very loud clattering noise as you throw the Electrum plate against the
Here's
wall.
what happens. I pick it up, I throw it, I say that shit, and then I get cut off by the loud clang and
Last
shit's
time you
worthless.
did this, Demir, I think Wait. Out of character. Was it Demir that destroyed the explosive rocks, or is it,
The mayor was the one who
Oh,
threw the beans.
Okay.
Beans, not rocks.
Oh,
Also, I know what
forgot
I'm
the
doing.
beans.
Those weren't beans.
Is there a
Hey, there's
mirror
something
in this
pink
room?
over here I want.
So, hold up. So, Demir, as you approach over here, the skull on this table has its eyes begin glowing. And
I stop the moment it starts glowing.
you hear inside your head, "Do you wish to pass?
Sure.
Then one must answer the riddle."
Demir grins. Give you the riddle.
Oh god, what are these?
Solid without hole, dig and dissolve. Many tried, but with no resolve. Storage and riches some seek. Without solve, your life may peak.
Could you write that down for me? Because at a game, that's hard for me to remember.
That's
I don't have arms. I'm a fucking skull.
I said out of game, you freaking dipstick!
Here, I'll write it down for you.
Nah,
I
I'll post it.
have severe comprehension problems. Stop being ableist.
Lamau.
Sandra writes it down for you and
Skillish.
has him repeat it back.
No, Demir remembers it perfectly. Solid without hold, dig and dissolve. Many try but with no result. Storage and riches may seek. Without solve, your life may peak.
Oh, hang on. I need to... It cut off the K.
Your life may be.
Is it
Uh,
that?
you notice that in front of the skull, there appears to be some burn marks, as if something was done in front of this skull. You ascertain that it is not looking for a verbal answer.
Not looking for a verbal answer.
Zach is staring at the statue while this is going down.
Sandra's just chilling against the wall.
The statue continues staring into the middle distance.
So it's just a statue.
So I turn to the head and I ask, so are you guarding this pink thing? I point to
So-
the thing.
This is a broken potion vial, and
Oh, okay.
it does not answer you.
Cool. I was curious what that was. Demir is now stuck until the riddle is solved. She refuses to move an inch.
Alright, let me get the puzzle music. I totally didn't prepare the puzzle music. Huh.
Honk. Want to think aloud to the camera?
You said there's burn marks in front of the thing, right?
Correct.
It couldn't be throwing my level 5 fireball right in front of it. That would be silly. Burn and dissolve. Take it dissolve. Retry with no resolve. Storage and riches sign to solve your life.
Hey, Demare.
Ah!
What up?
I'm trying to figure out a riddle.
Honk. Cool.
I'm really
Cool.
bad with riddles.
What is the riddle?
Solid without hole, dig and dissolve. Many tried, but with no resolve. Storage and riches some may seek. Without solve, your life may peak.
Want to post that to me since it wasn't posted in this dungeon chat? Oh wait, no, there it is.
It was.
Okay, solid without hole. What do we have in here exactly?
It doesn't want words.
They want something, so I assume it's something in here.
Watch it be the actual plates.
Demir walks back over and grabs specific. Get the fuck out of my way! Grabs specifically the plate that she threw and takes it.
Does that make sense? Does Electra make sense though?
And then she chucks it where the burn mark is.
The skull just continues being a skull with glowing eyes.
My eyes go back at it.
Without solve.
Storage and riches someone seek. Without solve, your life may peak. It's not a verbal component.
I'm gonna go check the chest up here. Maybe there's something in there.
Demir,
Is
once
it
again,
an
is completely
advantage or
frozen,
something?
trying to figure out this puzzle.
Zach, you, as you approach the chest, see there are obvious wards on the chest. You'd assume that unless you are able to break arcane locks, you're probably not getting into this chest.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
You want to start undoing this lock with the Dispel Magic ritual? Can you ritual cast that one?
Nope.
Nope.
I could Arcana check it, but I don't think I can Arcana unless I want to cast Dispel Magic. I don't think I can just dispel an Arcana lock.
One of her vials of Arcanist Flame chucks it on the ground.
You take your alchemist's fire, you throw it on the ground, it lights the ground on fire.
What the frick are
That
you
didn't do
doing?
I'm
Trying to
solving
solve
a
a
puzzle!
riddle.
By setting the room on fire?
Yes!
Alright, let's see if anyone else can take a crack at it. Zach's just gonna take out some chalk and write it on the ground. Blizz.
Demir looks to the skull. Would you give
So
me
do
a
you
hint?
want me to
Oh my god, that,
dispel magic on this chest, or should I just weigh it off?
We can wait off until maybe there's a key or something in here.
Maybe. Maybe that's what the skull gives us.
Solid without hole. Dig. Solid. Let me try.
Write that in chalk on the, put it on the ground. This is the riddle. I have no clue what the fuck it's referring to.
dig.
I'm guessing
Dissolve.
It's like
solid.
it's digging, but it's also dissolving at the same time.
Is it a shovel?
I
there
would
a
think an
shovel in the room?
acid, but
But it has to also dissolve.
I guess
Shovels
something
don't
that's solid.
dissolve.
Without
If you dig, it
hole.
dissolves.
It'd be
What
like
are
a
the
tool
things?
or
Steve, what are the things on the table again?
So, you have. I'm just gonna start up here. So,
Mhm.
there are the electrum plates,
Right.
some broken glass and tools, empty vials.
Right.
There were other like gems and shit. There are stone decorations and shattered glass, as well as what looks to be a like. You would assume it was a helmet for reanimated armor, or animated armor, but
Right.
minus the armor. Unidentified liquid, half melted rocks, more unidentified liquid, more rocks, gems that once again have been pilfered, and some wood. You do also see that some of these tables do have drawers. There are kilns, as well as a crucible. The crucible is unlit.
Hmm.
Storage enriches some secrets. So
Honk. Andra, nothing. Your
Hmm?
worldliness, maybe.
What's up?
I want to apply your worldliness to this riddle I've written on the floor.
all I've
Do I
gotten from
look
the
good
riddle
in
is that
glasses?
Zach stares at you.
don't
Really?
bother trying to talk to the goat bimbo.
Okay.
Oh, now it's bimbo.
Hmm. I assume it's just guarding these doors.
I'm assuming it's a tool of some sort.
What do these doors look like?
Something that we
I know there's three of them.
Maybe a torch.
So, this door looks like a standard door. This door is actually labeled as manager's office. Actually, all of them are labeled, since you're able to read Orcish. This one is elevator. This one is the manager's office. And this one is storage.
Hmm. I guess it's guarding the storage door? Or maybe the combination of the storage door, elevator, manager's office. Zach's
It
just gonna try to...
definitely seems like it's blocking the storage
Yeah.
door.
Hmm. Honk.
I'm going to walk up and touch the skull.
You poke the skull. It glows at you with menace.
So, like, what are you gonna do if I just try to move you?
It does not respond.
I grab it by the horn and fling it across the room.
Alright,
no.
as soon as you grab it, I need you to make a constitution save.
Cool. I will gladly do such.
Dante! Get in
Nice.
here! She's
I
doing
also
something.
need Zach to make a constitution save.
She's doing
Honk.
something stupid again.
I expect no less.
The mayor got angry.
Hulk throw.
Zach was just checking out the elevator door, no.
Alright, so
Ow.
Wow.
Demare, you take 14 necrotic damage, and Zach, you take the full 28 necrotic damage.
Ow!
And Demare, you are unable to move the skull.
Honk.
Maybe don't do that.
But just,
I was hoping I could get around that with my metal arm.
Demir, please.
Damaris says with clearly sickly-looking skin.
Your arm is also a little squeaky.
Huh. I take some oil from my backpack and I oil my joints.
Alright, it's K now.
I was gonna be so happy if you said WD-40.
What the fuck is WD-40?
I'm gonna say, with all the mechanical crap that happens in this universe, WD-40 exists. Canon.
It's Wonder Demare 40, Demare's 40th invention, an oil that makes limbs silent.
I use that all the time.
So
Exactly.
I'll
You
allow
guys
it.
are saying you're thinking that the answer to this riddle is something physical.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That works.
Something in here.
Have you tried any of the gems?
Darren takes all the
brains.
chips that she's had and dumps them on the spot.
The gems all clatter to the floor. One of them chips.
That didn't work. Demir picks them back up eagerly.
Alright, the one that chipped is now worth only 25 gold pieces.
How badly did it chip?
Gems are worth a lot less in non-perfect condition.
Demir stands in the
Fair
spot.
enough.
You stand in the spot.
Okay,
I
that
don't
didn't
think
work.
Demare can dig and dissolve material.
I don't know. Look, these stupid ass fucking riddles are always acting like some sort of stupid ass mystical bullshit where it doesn't actually mean what it says because these goddamn riddle makers can't be literal for once in their damn lives.
Zach's just gonna drink some shit to kill himself.
Sometimes
This is
sometimes
true.
they are very literal. It's just it depends.
Nice, Zach.
I hate.
Solve swords.
Do you mind if I try the fucking elevator? Or actually, wait, Demir, just try opening the elevator door. Points to the
Okay.
elevator door.
Demir goes over here and tries to open the door.
Pretty sure it's blocking the storage room.
Cool. What about the manager's office?
Demir goes over and opens it.
Let's look in here for something.
Okay. Demir
Zach,
searches
stop
the
moving
room.
50 miles an hour.
Alright, so there are a bunch of books in Orcish and Dwarven. There is within the broken desk, you open one of the drawers and there appears to be a bottle of Dwarven ale, or no, a bottle of Dwarven whiskey, and you do find another emerald pen. Go ahead and also make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Where's my... Zach, help me out.
Sure.
Wow.
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 Demir really ain't doing so hot after that necrotic damage.
Yeah, you give it a look around, and you find some shattered glass, and unfortunately, no additional alcohol. There was some fine elven wine in there too.
Uh-huh. I'm
I
gonna go
could search
back.
around.
You do that, Nicholas. I'm gonna go back and put some whiskey at the spot.
Now, I know it's a long shot, but on these bookshelves, I want to look for some trashy romance books or something.
Just basing
First-
on the riddle, the only real hint to what it is, I guess, is the solid without hold, dig, and dissolve line.
Since I now have that
Hmm.
thing you gave me, my int plus a 4 is now. Wait, this would be an investigation check, right?
This room was already checked.
Oh, never mind then.
Whatever was there to be solved has just completely fucking vanished because of a bad roll.
Only one character can roll per room.
So, Sandra, you poke around. Do you speak Dwarven or Orcish?
I'm wearing the glasses.
Oh, yeah, never mind that. Reading all of the spines of the books, No, all of these are reports. These are just shelves of reports and reference books.
It was a long shot.
Hmm.
Alright. I go back to my, my wall by the door.
Swallow that whole thing and dissolve. Zach is gonna bring some of the bones, fossils, skull stuff over here.
Those are stone decorations.
Yeah, gonna see if any of those count for what the hell the skull wants from us.
Is there like a sizable piece of wood in here?
Yeah, multiple.
Alright, I'm just gonna take one of those and I'm gonna start whittling with one of my daggers just to pass the time.
Alright, you start whittling a piece of sizable chunk of wood with a dagger. Zach, you set down a bunch of pieces of stone in front of the in front of the skull. Nothing
Well, that
happens.
wouldn't really explain the dig part.
Can I roll for insight on the riddle?
No.
Okay,
You can. The riddle is words. You cannot incite words.
please.
Just a knowledge check on the words.
Intelligence on
character
roll.
figure
Yep,
out?
those
Yeah.
words.
You would assume that most of these words, the etymology behind them, are probably dwarven. Specifically, the whole, dig,
right.
dissolve, riches.
That makes me
Keep.
think of like gems or other
Hey,
things.
so
because
does
you
the
actually
skull
have to
have a mouth?
sift those out of dirt. Out of dirt.
Technically, no, it does not have a mouth.
I
It's missing the jaw.
I pull out the dwarven whiskey and I'm just like, hey bro, you want a drink?
Hey,
does
Skull,
not
am I a riddle?
What'd you say, Steve? I didn't hear you.
It does not respond.
But yeah, Zach
what if-
bringing over.
I'm gonna
You
uncork
guys
the
keep
bottle
carrying
and I'm gonna just kind of like. No, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Is there a cup anywhere in here?
You're just gonna give beer alcohol to the skull and have it drink alcohol.
You can find like a beaker, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
we
a
have
beaker,
we have discerned it.
and
does
I'm
not
gonna
have discerned.
just kind of set it right next to it, just like, here you go, buddy.
You provide you provide the riddle skull a beaker full of dwarven whiskey. You
Alright, give it a thumbs up.
while it doesn't change in literally any form, somehow you know that it appreciates it.
Us evil demon creatures gotta stick together, bud.
Actually, while you're close to it, make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
You do notice that this skull, the eyes of the skulls are black pearls, which look quite valuable.
I stare into its eyes, my mood changing the second I notice the riches inside of it. And I say, I'm gonna rip your eyes out.
You feel the appreciation from the whiskey lessen.
Mayor, I want to try something.
Why?
Okay, are we giving up on solving this riddle?
I mean, I guess, I don't know.
See if we can break the skull from a distance, maybe.
Okay, you can do that. I'm gonna leave while you do that.
Zach, go ahead and make a
I'm gonna stay far away from that.
All right.
make a proficient intelligence check for magic and mysteries. This seems something up your alley.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Honk.
So, from what you know, with this being a magical riddle, attempting to brute force it via violence typically just either it will do absolutely nothing or set off some form of trap. So, best case scenario, nothing happens. Worst case scenario, that spell that you were hit with earlier, that, but probably worse.
Alright, give me the cliff notes. What just happened?
Bruh.
Nothing.
Nothing. Actually, nothing happened aside from, like, this skull is riddle difficult.
Demir gets angry.
Brute forcing it
pours-
probably bad.
Pours
Sandra
a little
keeps
bit of all the
whittling.
alcohol she has on the spot.
Nothing?
Wait,
No.
What about
No
a
one
shovel
got
on fire?
You what?
A shovel on fire. It would
What?
dissolve something, probably.
No.
Like a heated shovel.
Well, where's
Do we
the
have a shovel in here?
Yeah, sure. There's a shovel in here somewhere.
Go ahead, Nicholas. Present it with the shovel.
I don't know. I'm just throwing guesses.
No, really,
I
please
want
try
to
it
try
out.
it. Demir's gonna take the shovel and put it in the puddle on the burnt spot in the puddle of alcohol. Just drop.
It clatters to the ground.
Demir steps back, shoots it with her firebolt, and then lights it all on fire.
All of it lights on fire. It's now toasty in the room.
Nothing.
Well, that is my only guess. I'm just shooting in the dark, really.
Sandra steps out.
Yes?
No, I step out into the other room.
Alright, so what's next then, if we're not gonna... if we're
Let's-
basically done with this room? Suppose there's the elevator. This one over here, but...
So, you recall that this elevator was above another elevator that was in the floor below. Very similar to the elevator in the other room.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take wait. I'm gonna take one of these rocks.
Okay.
We'll pull rock down. Rock.
You set the rock in front of the skull.
I thought solid without hole was a reference to rocks being solid if they do not have holes.
Alright, let's start trying each rock out.
You're just gonna start putting rocks in front of it?
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone
Alright.
grab a rock.
Wait, no.
For the skull. Rocks
it's the
for the
golem?
skull. The
What if it's the
golem?
It's a statue.
Can it
Do
dissolve?
you want to touch the statue?
Well, when you put it like that, how could Nicholas not touch it?
No, I'm not touching it. I'm good.
How could Dante not touch it?
What? What do you mean?
I look expectantly at Dante. How could Dante
She
not
wants
touch
you
the
to touch
statue
the
goal?
statue.
Questionably a golem, probably just a statue.
Alright, I will approach it and I will just lightly put a hand on its arm.
Or takes a
Give,
step back.
give it a high five.
I high five a statue.
So, well, it's more of a low five for the
Yeah,
statue.
low five, but yes.
You low five the statue, and when everyone hears that nice slapping sound, the statue looks down and looks at you, Dante.
Oh,
Hey, bud. What's up?
It does not respond.
Well, or it is, functional to some degree, it seems.
Demir slowly approaches and then also touches it with her robotic arm.
It, with the robotic arm, it does not.
Demir touches it with her other finger.
It slowly turns and looks at you.
Follow me, Demir says, slowly stepping away.
Zach is gonna head away from that side of the room.
It watches you walk away.
You want to come over, man?
Maybe tug on it?
Demir gently grabs it by the hand and then just like tug.
you think golems like being hugged, or I don't know.
You attempt to tug it, and it is.
It's not like actually pulling it. It's more just like an indication of come this way.
You attempt to pull it, and it does not move. It is rigid.
Do you know the secret to the riddle? I ask it.
It does not respond.
I tilt my head to the side, looking at it in the eyes.
It
Honk.
just blankly stares back at you.
Okay, goodbye.
Clown of
I'm sick of
door.
this room. Let's get out of here.
Dante gives a reassuring pat on the shoulder to the statue.
Honk.
I'm ready to go up.
See
Yeah, me
Sandra
too.
whittling a piece of wood as you walk
Since,
by.
no one else wants to fucking help with the riddle.
I mean, I
I
tried.
tried.
And I appreciate you, Eric. I'm mostly looking at Sandra right now.
Say I tried to figure it out. I
I
gave one
have
option.
absolutely no clue, alright?
Well, see you later, statue, bud. Pat.
One
Oh.
guy under a bridge, he asked me to solve a riddle, and I had no idea how to solve the riddle. And you know what happened? I went around. Like, it took an extra 3 days, Demare. I'm that bad at these.
So yeah, we take the elevator up.
All right, let me gather the party before we venture forth.
Sandra
Also, while we're about to do that,
Sandra,
I'm gonna
like-
just...
takes the stairs.
The stairs go down.
Oh, seriously? Alright.
gonna drink a potion of healing. 6.
Still whittling, by the way.
Demir mutters to herself, frightened.
Hmm?
Huh?
Wah.
What is with your attitude today?
What do you mean today? I'm always like this. Have you even known me for more than a day?
I think so, actually.
You've
At
changed.
this point, at least like 2 days. How has she
She
changed?
came out of that corpse room a different person.
All right, so
She
the
was already
elevator.
a bloodthirsty pirate.
Oh.
The elevator raises, and as you enter the new chamber, you see in front of you a large statue of a female spellcaster. There are 4 doors in this room and 2 sets of stairs that go up.
Let me guess. You guys want me to check out the Arcana runes?
What? No, I was gonna check out these books.
Oh.
I mean, you could check out the runes if you want to. That'd probably be useful.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Check out the book.
Demir, do you speak either? Well, do you speak?
It's
Well, it's just
Arcana
Orcish
check
for
at this
these.
point. 10.
You know,
Okay,
Steve,
sure, Arcana check.
surprisingly, asking again does not change my answer. The answer is no.
Yeah, not knowing Orcish and the Orc lands is pretty rough.
These glasses gotta be tuned, right?
I need a long
Yeah,
rest
we had
before I
time
can
for that.
admit-
That happened.
So I'm gonna do an Arcana check on the runes on the ground.
But they are the same runes as before.
Oh. That was a self roll, and that was a 22.
Anything good on this shelf?
They appear to be the some reference books, a couple of lists of records, the shipping manifest, the graduates of the academy. It seems to be a quick reference library for some of these rooms.
Are any of the reference books, like, anything I would find helpful?
Well, it depends on your definition of helpful.
Anything on dragons?
No.
Oh my god, he's got a list, people. Alright, it's whatever.
So, I see the two of you are standing in front of this door.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for Hunter to seem to be done. I want to open this door.
Okay. Do you want Zach to read the nameplate?
Sure. I looked at Zach
Pong.
expectantly.
Yes.
So, in this room, Oh, hang on. I have things written down, but not the room name itself. Give me one moment, please. This room is ranged and unusual item creation and identification.
What unusual item creation?
Ranged and unusual item creation and identification.
Just
Cool,
a quick
Romero opens the
glance. What do
door.
all the doors say?
And Sandra kind of squeezes into the side here.
So this door is melee/physical item creation and identification. This room is scribing, and this room is translations.
Alright, so we got weapon creation to the right, and then we got nerd stuff on the left. Interesting.
Romero opens the door.
All right,
Might as well.
Demare, as you open the door, the aura of magic coming from this room is pretty intense. The first thing that catches your eye is a quite long tubular object that seems to have some form of crystals shoved into the side of it, and it is complex and fascinating looking.
Demare runs up to it.
You approach and look at this masterfully crafted magic item.
Wait, these look like Arcana runes.
Yeah, what are they?
Probably more protection runes.
Probably check them anyway. What if they're like anti-theft devices?
I think that's exactly what they are.
What is this thing?
Continuing from where I left off, it seems to be it's similar to your design for your fire blaster, but significantly larger. And make an Arcana check for me.
Demare raises a fucking eyebrow. Who the fuck is stealing my designs? She says.
You are able to identify these elemental crystals. So these are lightning crystals, and typically they are used by one specific race for objects such as these. While some other races, typically goblin, kobold, and gnome, gnomes are the primary race for making items that harness the power of elemental crystals.
Gnomes are stealing my designs.
Not to alarm anyone, but there's a giant
There is
magic
a giant glowing
ballista in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
There is a giant ghost ballista in the room, yes. But don't worry about that.
Demare puts a tentative hand on the cannon.
It immediately
Don't-
falls apart.
Demare slowly grabs all the different pieces of it and puts it in her satchel.
You sweep all the pieces into your satchel, and you have the inkling that this thing was tentatively put together and they were still kind of figuring it out, which is why there are still some parts on the table.
Clearly,
But
they don't have a genius like me working on this. That's why it doesn't work.
you, as much tinkering as you have done, the gnomes do it in a really weird way. Everything gnomish is just fucking weird. And you know that there are two ways of figuring out this object. It is either you brute force it yourself, or you seek aid from the gnomes.
I'm brute forcing this. Fuck the gnomes.
Good luck. But
Cool, what's this chest?
you can go ahead and add the gnomish lightning cannon to your inventory. Currently broken. The chest. Do you want to flip it open?
Wait, hold on, that's...
Okay, so you flip open the chest, and inside the chest there are a few pairs of gloves that appear to have some runes on the back of them. There are some scrolls and a couple of devices that it appears to be more mundane devices. You would assume things for general repair, like, cleaning kit, screwdrivers, wrenches, etc.
Question.
Answer.
Do the gloves fit on my robotic arm? It's on my robotic hand. It's slightly bigger than my other one.
You are able to find different sizes for these gloves, so yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take a pair.
So do you take a pair and put them on?
Yes.
Alright, you take a pair of gloves and you put them on.
Sweet. Actually, I already have gloves, so I replace my big old glove and I use these new gloves, and it's just like fancy.
Alright. You are wearing gloves.
Sweet.
Nick, what do these circles mean?
I was gonna check, but people went on anyways.
So, you would assume, Nick, so you didn't just work at a library, you worked at the Elvanian Grand Library, which within the Grand Library, well, another wing of the building, I should say, you are familiar with the building as a whole. These are, once again, wards for not only preventing magical disasters, but also general wards for if you were to want to enchant anything. These, more or less, if you are enchanting something and it explodes, then it's not going to destroy everyone next to you. So, these are pretty standard, nothing too amazing, definitely nothing dangerous. One thing you do notice with these rooms that are more heavily warded, there seems to be less of the corruptive energy within that you had noticed throughout the rest of the town. It seems that this place was more protected compared to other locations.
I am curious about this one, though. I don't want to walk towards that yet.
What's on the green table?
The green table appears to have a bunch of broken ranged weapons and a strange sphere that you're not entirely certain what it is.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
There's a face in that sphere.
Is there?
Yes.
Would you look at that? Well, that's just coincidental. That is... I think there's faces in all the spheres.
I don't see
Nice.
it.
Probably get that sphere looked at.
What, do you want me to look at it?
It's just a generic arcane sphere that is in Incarnate, so coincidental. Like, actually, don't worry about it. Out of game, don't worry about it.
Okay,
It's
okay.
coincidental.
Alright, what's in this chest? I guess just bow parts or something?
So you flip open that chest, and they're very similar to what Demare found on the other side of the room. There are a couple of pairs of gloves that have runes on the back of them. There are some scrolls and what look to be a couple of parts, as well as, yes, you do find a both a rack of bolts and a quiver of arrows.
Huh, a bunch of arrows and bolts for anyone who would need that.
Are the arrows any good?
Would I know if they're any good?
Let me see.
Here, sure.
Sandra, you having a look at them? Yes, they are very good.
Define
Like
very
these.
good.
They look excellently crafted.
It's very nice.
What's
So
on this table?
real quick, Sandra, if you wanted to add that to your inventory, you can add Quiver of Arrows question mark. On
Nicholas,
this
Yes.
table,
and pull out like one arrow. Can you identify this for me?
Sure.
That's gonna take 10 minutes. Demare, what's up?
Wanna know what's on
So-
this table?
now that Demare has permission from Sandra,
Sorry.
on this table, you can see a strange device. It looks to be a stick and a platform, and it looks to be a sheet of vellum in it, as well
fuck is
as
vellum?
it's a type of paper.
Oh.
There is a stone that has a picture of a sun on it, a collection of tools, and what looks to be a tablet.
Someone inspect the sun thing, Majigger?
All right, do you grab it?
Yep.
All right, you pick it up.
Pick it up, inspect it, look around.
Definitely magical.
Uh-huh.
It has some runes to it, magical feel. With your inquisitive eye, you can definitely pick that out.
I'm gonna put it on the tablet.
This tablet or this tablet?
This one is the one I'm on.
All right, you set it on the tablet.
Pick it up, put it on the other tablet.
You pick it up and put it on the other tablet. Actually, when you do put it on this tablet, it does glow a purple. The tablet underneath it.
Uh-huh. Neon?
When you set it on this device, nothing happens.
Neat. I can't figure any of this out. Anyway, gemstones.
You find a bunch of rocks.
Rocks. Are they pretty
Yep.
rocks?
Quite.
Cool. What's in this chest?
You flip open that chest and find it is actually locked.
I'm gonna lockpick it.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Let me get these tools real quick. Where the fuck did I put those? I have so much bullshit.
Well, she's rolling. Did the yellow orb do anything when I poked it?
No. All
Picking,
right.
picking.
So you begin picking the lock. You find a. I'm trying to find the name of it. Oh, hang on. So you pick open the chest and find there are 2 feather tokens, a book.
Fuck is a feather token?
A feather token is a token that when you use it, it summons what it is a token of. One is a feather token with the picture of a feather on it, and the other one has a picture of a swan. There is a book, what looks to actually be a gun similar to your gun, but different make. What looks to be... It looks like 2 pieces of leather that have been sewn together on the bottom and then folded in half. Something that stands out pretty obviously is a torch that is on fire inside of the chest. A rod, a lantern.
Demare goes for the. Hang on a second, I'm gonna write it down. Rod, lantern. Yeah, she goes for the torch and grabs the burning side with her metal arm, and then just puts it aside.
You pick up the torch and set the torch aside.
I just wanted to add that detail of her not giving a shit.
Thanks.
All right. And there is Also, go ahead and roll me a D10.
Just a D10.
Yes.
Boop.
6. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, this is very fitting for you. You find a figurine of a horse. It is made out of obsidian.
Mirror Pocket's figurine. What's probably all we're gonna find in here? I mean, ghost ballista, but it's just a ghost ballista.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So what's this thing? Or, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. This thing. Is that a globe? Is that a globe that you spin around?
Hang on. Give me a second.
One.
All right. So that globe, it looks to be a globe of the current world, and
Can I find the location of the pirate space on it? I know where it is. I just want to see if I can find it on the map.
It is not labeled there.
But is the location there unlabeled?
I mean, yeah, it's the world, but the secret hideaway is just the ocean. So,
Oh, what about the island that I was stranded on?
oh yeah, you find that.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin the globe a little bit until I find it. I'm gonna point and look to the party, and he's like, "That's where I was born."
So the second that you touch the globe, a speck of light appears in a specific position, and you spin it, and that speck of light seems to stay in the same location.
Like on the globe, or regardless of the globe spinning.
It looks like it is highlighting a position
Like, is it spinning
And-
with the globe or just staying locked in
with
space?
the globe. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
Where is it? Demir's gonna look towards it.
It appears to be a within Ukavrong. You would assume it is the town of Orzer.
I don't fucking know what that is.
It's where you currently are.
It's like a big old. You know those maps of towns that they set up sometimes with a big old "You are here"?
This probably isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna take. Can I lift up the globe?
What's your strength score?
Like 8.
I would like to help lift
No.
this globe, actually.
Do you also have an 8 strength score?
I think it's a little higher, actually.
I have a 13.
Sandra's looking at this thing like, do you think we could get this through the door? It's 10.
The
The
two of
highest,
you.
I guess well, besides Dante.
So
Probably help the ones that actually have strength rolls.
the two of you combined can suffer and attempt to pick it up. You'd assume those who are more physically active would be able to easily move it.
Alright, Dante, let's help.
Yeet.
Sandra, while you,
holding.
Sandra, with your passive perception, you do notice that there is a piece of paper on the ground nearby this globe.
I'll pick that up and read it.
All right, using your spectacles of understanding, this appears to be a shipping order. This had been commissioned. Commissioned is a. You would assume commissioned is not the best word because this definitely wasn't crafted by the people here.
Custom
This
built.
thing requisitioned from the dungeon and auctioned off is more like it. Someone who appears to live in Albania purchased this and it was dated for shipping, looks like last week.
So this is new-ish.
Everyone looks at this very old-looking globe.
Alright, cool. This room's searched. Let's go to the next.
You think we could get this in a bag of holding?
No.
It does seem to be another door, but
You haven't even
probably
tried.
trapped.
Huh?
What did you guys want me to move?
Uh,
The globe.
Don't worry about it now. She's lost interest.
Okay.
But do you think we could take this with us?
With the globe?
Yeah.
Probably just put it on the elevator.
Alright, help me lift this.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sandra wants this globe.
Do we roll for that, or just move it over to the elevator?
I will say that the strong people of the party can easily pick this up and get it.
I do count as a larger animal for the sake of.
I think Dante can probably just move it by himself, honestly.
I'll just move it myself.
Could I squeeze this into a bag of holding?
Absolutely not.
God
the bag
dang
of
it.
holding is not wide enough to compensate something that is wider than your person.
You could shrink it somehow, but that's kind of probably a waste.
Good luck
Dante
getting
will
back
pick
down.
it up and move it, and if Sandra feels like holding it to feel useful, she can.
I'll hold it too to feel useful.
Not even actually lifting it, I'm just lifting it myself.
Basically,
Does does anyone else want any of the objects that were in any of the chests?
I mean, what were in the chests?
How did the
I
looted, like,
identifying
One
all
of
of
them was
those arrows?
arrows. One of them were gloves.
Demare, I will mention that you stated that you took a pair of gloves and...
And the entire contents of the chest that was next to the globe.
Okay, I only heard that you took the statuette.
Oh, I was just thinking, I don't know why. I felt like I had to narrate that part, but I was like looting that whole thing.
Okay, so you did take all of those items. Gotcha. Was there anything else that in this room that anyone wanted to touch?
I have
Yeah.
belonged to the globe on the elevator.
How'd the identifying of that arrow go?
Oh yeah, I did identify the arrow, didn't I? Yeah.
It is a quiver of +1 arrows.
Nice. Alright, I'll take them.
I want to check out the melee
Yeah.
weapon room. Come on, Demare. Please.
As you say open sesame in front of the door does not open.
Mir grumbles and then just tries the knob.
Demare, we have sortie room.
The door opens.
Nicholas tries to do away with it.
Hang on, I need to... I need... Hang on.
Oh, that
Oh, no.
door!
Are... Actually, is it under... Just to make sure, all of your resistances and immunities are listed on the character sheet in Foundry, right?
They should, if Wolf is good.
Alright, make a wisdom save.
Hope.
Great.
I'm
So
gonna
while-
use my luck. Wait, I don't have any luck points left. Shit.
Oh, fuck. So while
Just the luck. Oh,
while everyone else is elsewhere, remember, splitting the party is always a good idea. So Zach, do you open the door? I should say. ask first.
Yeah.
Okay, you open the door and you see a room that appears to be full of a lot of broken objects, and there are some weapons on some tables. You see another chest. Looking around, it's there's a bunch of stuff in this room. The room smells weirdly more sweaty than other rooms, but
Huh. A lot of broken shit. Interesting. I would enter, but we're paused.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Fuck's in here. That's a huge ass sword. Damn.
You look at looking around. You notice that strangely in the corner of the room there is a very artistically painted picture of a sword on the ground. That if you looked at it from an absolutely direct above angle, it looks like there's a giant shattered sword on the ground, but not being looking at it from directly above, you're easily able to distinguish that this is not actually a giant sword and is instead just a painting on the ground.
Why would they do this?
You son. Alright. I
Okay,
did say do whatever you want with that. Now, is that a fish?
Wait, what? Oh, that is very much a fish.
Do with the fish what you will. I'm checking out this chest.
Dante,
the chest
get
is
in
locked.
here! We found a sword for ya.
Shit, where's the mayor? Get open this law. Get open the chest.
Big fucking sword.
I'll tell her there's loot in here. The mayor? Fuck.
You notice Demare is missing.
Why is she in the other room?
Yeah,
Where'd the
Demare is
pirates go?
missing.
I'm assuming it's the room she was checking out, so Zach's gonna try to open that door.
Alright, you open the door and you see Demare laying on the ground, unmoving, besides occasional snoring.
Okay, something happened. What do I have on me? A rope. I'm just gonna get the rope and just like rope at the mare and pull her out.
I mean,
You feebly
I
throw a
wanna
rope
solve
at...
it.
Sort of like lasso it around her, sort of.
I'm gonna
Lasso?
kill you.
Does Zach know how to lasso? Well, Zach's a clown. Zach knows how to lasso. Go ahead and make a proficient clown check for me.
What you going to roll for that one?
Dexterity with proficiency.
Can I see
Alright.
Can I see that she's actually asleep?
Do you mean advantage or like just
It's proficient.
okay?
You find it pretty difficult to lasso someone who's laying on the ground asleep. Typically they're either upright or, otherwise. But
I go in there.
right,
No.
make a quick wisdom save.
Is this magic trying to put me to sleep?
You do feel yes, but there is an additional effect.
Oh dear.
Magic cannot put me to sleep.
Okay, but you said
Yes,
there's an
but I still
additional
need you to
effect.
make a wisdom save.
Alright, I will make that save.
Alright. You... obviously, there's the effect of, like, it kind of making you a little more tired, but it's... You shrug that off, but you also shrug off the feeling of, God, this room is boring.
Okay. Alright.
Curse of boring.
Alright, yeah, I'll,
You want to push her out here?
yeah,
What's up?
I scoop up Demare and kind of slide her out into
Can
the...
you even lift me up with your small ass fucking strength?
Carefully.
Demare is heavy. Her arm is pure metal. She's wearing armor.
Nicholas,
She
help me
also
with
has a
this.
Constitution save, which made her
Okay,
gain.
I'll do it over here.
Pudge.
So, the two of you combined can easily scoot Demare out of the room.
I have reason to believe Nicholas is completely immune to this room.
Yeah, I don't sleep, so probably
Well,
is.
that and
Zach
your
is just gonna shake the mare.
classroom feels like your natural environment, so...
That's...
You got sapped and
There's
fell asleep.
Demare, if you choose to wake up, you may.
Demare grumbles and pulls her hat over her head and says, "I want to wake up, Mom. I wanna
There's a chest in the other room that's locked.
What? Huh? She sits up. What? Chest?
Follow me.
Yeah, alright, you're fine.
Honk.
Demare
Open this.
scampers over.
Open this shit for me.
Coming for you. This is gonna be mine. Demare opens the chest with her lockpick kicks.
Honk.
Go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check.
Where the hell? There we are.
Yeah, you have thieves' tools in there.
Yeah,
Take it.
I opened it up before.
Alright,
Yeah.
easy enough. So within this chest, you find more of those gloves. a mace, and a couple more of those scrolls and
Scrolls?
Correct, more scrolls.
Scrolls
Shove
of
in the
what?
bag.
So do you want to unfurl one of the scrolls and look at it?
Yes.
All right, it's not hard for you to identify a scroll of identify. You get 5 of them.
Awesome. 5 scrolls of identify.
Nice. What's the fish?
It's a fucking fish.
We do have more chests in the room. Well, one more. And a
The
fish.
fish is mightier than the sword, or
Why is
so
it in
they
the melee
say.
room?
Well, it's a swordfish, clearly.
It's
Well,
not a
you
swordfish.
obviously use it to smack people with the fish. It still counts as a
The man
melee
picks
weapon.
up the fish
It's just
by the
not
tail.
very
Okay,
difficult
it's
to
a
do.
marlin.
Sandra.
So the fish is actually very heavy, as it is a gigantic frozen fish.
Okay, so Demare grabs the end with her metallic arm, picks up, and you just hear a loud clunk, 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 clunk. Shit, I think one of my ears are loose. Clunk, 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 clunk.
You alright?
I may or may not be able to lift this.
It's
So-
a giant fish.
Dante, what kind of fish is this?
Demare lets go. What? What?
Why do you assume Dante
Actually-
knows what every fish is?
I
I can
mean,
identify a fish.
he is. Oh yeah, that is also true. Jamera should be able to identify fish because she's a pirate.
I mean, it also depends on how much fish we've seen. I lived in the ocean. I might not know as many freshwater fish as I
Exactly.
know ocean fish. I don't know. I have to look at it to see what kind of fish it
I wish
is.
to identify
All we
the
really
fish.
hunted was fucking fish, so
Do you want to use one of the scrolls of identify on the fish?
why would you do that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
Oh my god.
Why?
You pull out the scroll, and if I recall,
Now he's
identify
Dumbo.
is an artificer spell.
Hey!
So you are easily able to get this cast, and you identify this as the Cold Cod. It is a gigantic cod that is put with a frost enchantment. It is too frozen solid to ever eat, but it functions as a great club that does additional cold damage.
This is a very
That sounds
cool
great
card.
for Dante for some reason.
I'm
Yeah, I don't think clubs are in my repertoire.
I'm gonna carefully try to slide this into my bag of holding.
You can slide the entire fish into the bag of holding.
Just the entire fish.
That's honestly a delightful
I mean,
image.
do you want the fish now, Dante, or do you want Sandra to keep it for you?
If she wants to carry it, that's fine.
Well, do you want to carry it like a giant whacking fish?
Well, it is a giant whacking fish.
Yeah, it's just I do more with my own physical being than I do with a weapon.
Alright.
Okay, I slide the entire fish into
Actually,
the bag of holding.